Microphone check. Yeah, you're live. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm SM Sithlord. This is the Wednesday build stream. Here I already have Somnium's... Oh, let me fix my mic. Excuse me. There we go. That's much better. Hello again everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm SM Sithlord. This is the Friday Somnium build stream. I'm already in the builder here. We're gonna knock down the Gabe N meme and replace it with a new build to showcase an NFT of... It's a pretty interesting NFT. It's both music, it's restoration, it's lots of things combined. So I'm gonna do a couple things here. First, I'm gonna open up my chat so I don't miss any of the chat. And I'm gonna bring up this NFT now. Let me look this up. This is called the Forgotten Minuet. I have to find this thing here. Let me try this again. Let's try searching that from the description. Okay, I'm gonna have to get the link over here onto this computer. I could do that through the chat. Aha! Chat serves multi-purpose. Okay. And there is the link. Here we go. This is the NFT that will be going in there. It is both music and has a really nice video to go with it. There's all of this information to go with it, but also I want to look up the musician or the composer and kind of make this like a little bit of a museum shrine or whatever to the piece, the NFT, and the artist, all in a classical kind of style. So we're still gonna have pillars and stuff. However, we're gonna knock most of this down, and I don't know if it's gonna be a blue theme that we go with. So let's take a wrecking ball to all of this. All right. Wow. All this is coming down. I want to make something original too. So even though I like this, I like the steps here. I like how those turned out. I'm taking them down so I can make something new. All of it. It's going. We'll keep the fire there. Music and fire, probably not. All right. We have the pillar. Let's get a light into there, and then I'll make a foundation and spawn a door on it for scale. And how about a couch also for scale, because we will want some seating. look at how some of these other chairs will look. Okay, so we are on a small parcel here. We have 150 parcel credits to work with. We're going to be spending several dozen of those, a couple dozen of those parcel credits on the display that's going to house the NFT image and video and audio. So that still leaves us a lot to work with. We also have to work within the restraints of the size of the small parcel, the physical size here. So this is how big our parcel is. We spawn the chairs and the furniture and the doors onto the foundation to get a sense of the scale, so we don't make anything too big or too small. We don't want to make a building for ants. We want it to be human size. So the next thing I want to do is actually get the media in here, because that's the focal point of this build here. So I was thinking of just screen capturing that for right now. We'll use good old Microsoft Paint to crop it up. And this will give us something that's about the right aspect ratio for me to put into the space. We'll call it just NFT texture. Go back over here to Somnium and upload it. Also, we don't need Gabe N or any of this other stuff anymore. So goodbye, Gabe N. Now, there's my texture. I'm going to spawn this thing as just an image for right now. So it's going to be media. Right there, apply that texture. You're looking good. It was landscape about that big. Okay, this is going to be our focal point. So we're going to be really building a stage around this. Now, I do not have concepts of what I'm going to do here. This is like a freestyle build. So, oh, I just noticed that there's a really good picture right there. Hang on a second. So instead of using my own image, I'm going to use the actual image, which is that one. That's much better than my screenshot. So I'm going to save this over here and use that one instead. Okay, good. Now, is this going to be this on the wall? I don't think so. Let's get some more media to put into here by looking at the artist. So, the story behind this NFT. And I'm not going to play it on the stream, but you'll be able to see it in the parcel. This is the first recording of a piece of music that has gone unheard for over 250 years. And the composer is Countess Anna. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to find a reliable source before I just grab any old image. What else are we looking at here? Europe. Female musician. Her hand annotated score is what we're looking at there. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. I think we're going to have at least 2 displays here. We're going to have this, and we're going to have one for the composer. So that doesn't mean that we need to walk all the way around this thing. So I think perhaps something where we do a corner. This is on this wall, the composer's display is on this other wall, and then you walk in from this angle. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, that'll maximize the room that we have here. And we don't need to walk behind these image displays that we have anyways. Okay, now Europe. Let's use a lot of pillars. Roman pillars. Let's see, what kind of columns do we have here? These are pretty good. We also have square ones. These round or ones. I actually like these, the ones with the groove in it, most. So I think we're gonna do that. I want to get some motion. I feel like I'm in Halloween Wars, you know. It's Cake Wars where they cook the Halloween cakes. I want to add motion to this piece here. So we're going to have to get some something off of, I'm just going to look on Giphy to get any old GIF of some music notes. Those are all right. Well, maybe related to this would be my best bet. Yeah, there we go. I hate how they added sound to this site. Giphy. It's supposed to be beyond GIFs, not sound. Although GIFs with sound, that's an interesting idea. It's good. These are good. These are perhaps better though. I'm spawning these in there. So I copied the address of the image. Let me get into the YouTube chat also, by the way. I was only in the Twitch chat, so I'm not sure what I'm missing. There we go. Okay. I have the URL. Yeah, I have the URL copied, and now I'm going to put it in there as a media object. So I go to media. No, not neons. Media. That's an image. Now, if I right click, it rotates what direction it's facing. That's kind of like a trick. If you can't remember all the tricks, if you go and click on that question mark, you can, there's questions and tips and hotkeys. Both of those are really useful to read over at least once. And they'll have stuff like right clicking to rotate while you're spawning stuff and all those other neat shortcuts that I'm doing all the time. But that's one that I just used right there. We're gonna insert this GIF right there. Awesome. Now we have motion, at least a little bit of motion happening. I want more motion happening. I do. Let me play this NFT. Okay, we got golds going on, a paper scroll kind of going on, and black musical bars. How about we carry that design over into our cake here on this parcel, and we make those black lines part of our wall, and we'll have gold running through it somehow. Let me think about this. We could do that. All right. So let's try to do a little bit of that. And how is that going to fit right here behind the actual piece? All right. Let's adapt. We'll make this display. We'll go with the darker color behind it. squeaky chair today. This is going to be the frame. It'll be part of the frame. Okay, now let's make this awesome. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to grab this. We're going to pull it away from what's going to be the wall. We're going to make what's going to be the wall, for real. We're going to make it a white wall, I think, for now. Just until we see how this next step is going to look. And this next step involves making a light behind this thing that perhaps lights up the wall, but not all this. Regular brightness at a big distance. Okay, now I don't know about these red ones. I might use one of the black ones instead, because that would match our color scheme a little bit better here now. So I'll get these other musical notes in there too, so I can compare them. That looks a lot better, I think. The other one's off to the side. Okay, now that's looking good. We have not used the idea of those black bars going across and looking like they do in the musical paper there. And also this is the wrong color. Can we make this more of the color of the musical paper, perhaps? Parchment? I don't know what that's called, actually. I'm not a musician. But we're going to go with white, I think. Now, what are we going to have for the floor? Something fancy, marble, tile, something like that. Okay, well, let's start with just a solid shape and then apply some marble. Nice. I want this to be pretty big, but it's not going to take up the whole parcel. It will go nearly all the way to the edge here, though. Okay. Okay, so eventually I want to do an idea that implements something like this. So I'm just going to make it over here. Not attached to anything because I don't know what wall I'm going to put it on or what. But I have it in my head and it shouldn't be too hard for me to make. I'm going to make it going up and down. No, I should make it go side. Well, I can just rotate it. All right, so we'll make it up and down for right now. Now we want how many lines? We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertical lines here. I'm not going to be able to guess that, so I'll just put little placeholders here. 6 of these. Did I say 6? I already have forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do, re, mi, fa, si, te. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we need to space them out. Pretty evenly. Okay, looking good. Now those are just placeholders for me to position this stuff because I want that to be really cool where those bars are. So these will be positioned in between. All right, that looks good. Here. Okay, now I did all that, so I can do this. Well, I can delete these. Maybe I'll put some decoration down there, but the main thing I want to do is add this backdrop, and then the motion. The motion is getting a neon. No, it's getting a visual scripting object, movable neon. And we're gonna put that there. We're gonna make it yellow. Here. Make it a certain size. Bury it a little bit fast. Okay, we want not instant. We don't care about color change, actually. Speed, we'll try out 1, but we want it to go all the way up here. Start. Ease in and out and loop. Too fast, but hey, there is. All right, now what if, that's pretty good. Pretty good. But what if we added to that by pressing pause, cloning this? I don't have enough points yet. Too many lights going on here. Let's see. This light's pretty important. Probably more important than that light. So I'll have to work with this light. But I want to clone this thing. Yeah, there we go. And then put it over here. Let's see here. Just do that. Forward. That's weird and not very rhythmic. Let me try changing it a little bit. didn't strike me as musical right there. Maybe if we changed it, this one goes twice as fast. It uses a different kind of easing algorithm. Okay, well, I learned something. Let's go over here. We'll pause this. First of all, I don't like that one. This one, I want it to go linear. Linear looks more like it has tempo. Okay. So we're looking pretty good. We almost look like musical notes. I like this. Let's add a little bit more though. I'm just going to add a few black bars and see if I can get away with that, like this. I'm not a musician, but I have played guitar from guitar tabs, and this is striking me as the strings of a guitar. Okay, I'm gonna roll with this. I could carve those out so the glow actually glows through that whole thing, and that would be really cool. However, that's gonna use up a lot of shapes, parcel credits, and I wanna spend those parcel credits somewhere else, like on more GIFs or something like that. So, this looks good. Am I gonna rotate it 90 degrees? I might, or I might not. Let's plan out the rest of this parcel here. So we have a weird artistic centerpiece here with what I just built. I'll call that artistic. And over here we have the actual NFT. The rest needs to house this. Oh, there's one more thing that I need to build over here, which is the artist, which I will need to confirm an actual picture of before I build that wall. Well, at least the shrine on it. But we have what we need to put the structure there. Let's see here. Gotta work with just one light, I think, so I have a lot of parcel credits to work with elsewhere. If you hold control while you rotate something like I just did, it snaps to, I think like 5-degree increments. Makes it easier to get to 90 degrees like I just did. Okay, if I did that, I would just have to box up the corner here. I'm just questioning how weird this looks and if I like it or not. I don't think that I do. Why would I do that anyways? I don't need to do that because I uniformly scaled the pillar. I almost screwed up there. Okay, so this could be like that. And it doesn't look weird because I didn't stretch it. I just uniformly scaled it on all dimensions. So we're good. So this should be like this. Okay, now instead of having a big old gap there, we're gonna go to glass and try to make that look cool. Glass looks really cool in the daytime. Neons look really cool at nighttime. Glass looks all right at nighttime. Also, if you have the right kind of lights in front of it and you have the right gloss on it. So we're going to be playing around with those. We need more. We need to reserve 50 parcel credits for the media. I just remembered. And if it's a video, it's going to output light. Okay, so I'm going to scratch the idea of having two different displays. We're going to go with one display. The wall on the right will have this thing on it instead. Okay, that'll work. I'm going to have to adjust my neon. That's okay.
chop's answer. Well, here's the sweet chop's answer.
Okay, I have about 2 parcel credits open there. It's not going to be enough. If I delete this light, I can do a lot more, but I'll have to be all about letting that natural light in. I may do that. Let's see though, let's get this glass going across the top. That looks pretty good even in the dark. So I may go for a nighttime build here. I may. Now I'm wishing that I had color on these things instead of black. That's going to be important because I'm going to be using GIFs to add color instead of lights. So let's bring this one back. There we go. We're going to be having this thing going up and down. We have parcel credits now because I'm going for a nighttime build. So that means, what I mean by that is no lights, lots of neons, and GIFs. Thank you very much. I'm flattered that you like my builds here. There's also the Discord, which is a great place to connect with myself or other builders because there's a builders channel in the Discord, which works out pretty well. In addition to the screenshot channel where it's like show off your builds, which I will be posting a screenshot of this in afterwards. But I need to make this work without any lights. So I need to add some more neons, and I just had a pretty good idea on how to do that. Okay, so we're gonna make one neon look like it's mini neons. How do we do that? I'll show you. Okay. One neon to look like multiple neons. So we're gonna go over here to neons. We're gonna click on this for a block because I'm gonna resize it. I'm not sure what color though. We have gold going up and down, so I'm tempted to make this gold also. We can do that. I can make this thicker. And this wall is going to have to be extra thick because it's going to contain this stuff. And it's going to contain a big old neon right here in this layer. I'm going to try to make that work to look like multiple neons. Okay. So this is looking pretty good. And it's already kind of working. It looks like it's 2 neons, if you ask me. So that's a good start, but we got to put more regular shapes around it so it's more defined. Okay, looking good. We need a bigger foundation. Okay, and we'll have this thing going up and down. This could be blue, I think. Also, I need to make sure when this thing goes all the way up, it has something to disappear in. I'm gonna have to raise all of this. So that I can make a piece go across the top like this. Okay, that's more like it. Now, let's make sure that, yeah, that'll work. Now when the yellow thing goes all the way to the top, it'll disappear nicely into that extra strip that's on the top now. Well, it comes right back down. But I like it. It looks good. Okay, now we need more color through gifts and a nice floor to stand on. And if this thing is a video, it's going to be emitting light. So it looks like we have no lights now, but that's probably going to be resolved after the video gets put in. Now for the floor. Okay, that neon looks good. We might want it to look more like this though. Yeah, okay, now we're glowing even more. Let's get something on the ground, something that is classical. Ooh, these things are too big. Let's fix that. Oh, I'm over here trying to look real close to the screen. That actually looks pretty cool. Steps leading into it. Okay. These steps I'm adjusting more than I probably should. Now they're sticking out. I know, I'll just move them in. All right, now they look good on the edges, but I'm probably gonna do this on the edges anyways. Actually, let me think this through. I'll do this instead. Perfect. Now we've got a nicely scaled piece of tile going across the bottom here. Almost have our steps complete, and we do need to bring one of those chairs or that door back for scale, because this is a rather small parcel. It is a small parcel after all, but we're looking good on the scale. Now I've messed up here. I used 2 shapes to make these stairs. I didn't need to use 2 shapes. I could have used 1 shape like this. But it's not big enough. It needs to be more like this. All right. Then I could do the next step, very similar to that. And I'm gonna do, we don't need another step. I think that's good. All right, structure is coming together. We're gonna have this little outcropping that's in there already, actually. Do I want this to extend even further than the casing? Probably not. Let's go with no. We need the color centerpiece on the floor. We need to raise this up a little bit and perhaps more. So for the floor, let's see here. What happens if I search marble floor here? I'm not really looking for a GIF. I don't think. I have marble floor here already. So what is exactly that I'm looking for? I want it to light up. Aha! How about neon rectangle? Whoa. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Getting somewhere slowly, but we're getting somewhere. This is all right here, but this is way nicer. What colors do we have going on here? We have the orange going up and down. We have kind of a pinkish over there if we keep that there, and the yellows and the blacks. So purple would fit pretty nicely in there. So let's think about this for the floor. Go here and go to the media. We're still doing pretty good on the parcel credits. I have about 25 exactly parcel credits left to play with here, reserving 50 to drop in a video. Okay, that's a pretty good looking floor. Let's center it. All right, that's looking good. Adding a spotlight would cost 20. I think we're gonna want more images on the walls too. So let me think here. I could spend 5 on a neon and make another picture frame right there. And maybe I could capitalize more on these musical notes that we have here. Yes, okay, so we need a place to hang a picture. We need to reserve 5 parcel credits to hang the actual picture on it. Then we need some chairs, and I think that's going to be it for this small parcel here. We're gonna reserve 50 to add either a video or a light, whichever direction we go at the end. That's not going to happen right now, so let me click save here, and then I'm going to make the plaque on the wall. It's going to be neon. And on it is going to be words. But I don't want to put placeholder words, so I'm just going to put a blank slate in front of it. And this will be something similar to the NFT parcel description. I'm going to put it right on there. That tells the story of what it is. This is kind of like a resurrection of a piece that has not been heard, as I understand it. And we'll do that, and we're going to have the words there. That's going to be 5 more parcel credits, and that means that I'll have 6 parcel credits left to work with. So I do want to put chairs. Let's do that. Makes it look more inviting there. How many parcel credits were those? Those were 2. So we still have some room for either more chairs. People aren't going to sit that far apart from each other and talk, though. Or we just put some plants in there. Or we have enough for a neon.
I know you understand me.
Or we could have 1 chair and a neon. If I put 1 chair in there and a neon, I think that will be perfect. So 1 more chair. And a neon somewhere. seems like along the base is the natural place to put it. So let's do that. There we go. Okay, now I messed up. No, wait, no, I didn't, because that's going to be a video, so I'm going to have 5 personal credits. Okay, I think we're good. The NFT will be spawned against that wall. This NFT. Can I copy a link to it? It is a video, right? Works, but I think that it's going to be spawned as a NFT video, so I won't worry about that. And then when we replace that with the actual video, which will emit light, then I think that's kind of emits light. We'll be able to replace this with an image that goes on there, and on that image we will want something very similar to the this, except for not as many words, because there'd be a lot of words to read. You have to get real close and just look at it for a long time. So maybe a summarized version of what this thing is. And that's our build for today on this small parcel, until we do the last step, which I'll probably do off stream of getting everything in there. Let me hit the button here so we get the full effect of the moving object. And that, along with the video and the floor, are really the focal points. The neon stripe also. And whatever we put on that other display there is going to be a big focal point. Okay, I think I'm going to record this GIF here. I'll upload it first and then I'll record the GIF. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna take a GIF. I'm gonna take a screenshot. But that is going to conclude it for the stream, the build today. The last part is just getting the video in there. There is a little bit of time left. I don't have anything planned, so we're just going to cut it short this day, and maybe we'll take it long next time when we have a bigger build, because we're hitting partial credits here. Thanks for tuning in. I'm SM Sith Lord, coming to you in my awesome Somnium swag here. As this VTuber here, this is like a Snapchat filter here, so maybe it's new to you, maybe it was new to me. Thanks for tuning in every week right here on twitch.tv/Somnium Space. You can find me here at the same time doing a build for 2 hours, usually the full 2 hours. I think we went like an hour 20, hour 30 this time. Different build every time. Sometimes it's the same build that spans over multiple episodes, but that happens every week. And then over the weekend, there's going to be party streams and stuff like that, where you can see people actually using Somnium, not just the builder, well, that too, but there's the meetup and all kinds of other events that happen on here. But that, like I just mentioned, there is another stream where somebody's going to come onto this channel and stream using more advanced tools than the ones that I'm using right now. I'm using I call it easy mode tools here in the builder, where you're kind of just playing with blocks, resizing things. You don't need to get too abstract with the different game design concepts. But then there's a whole other side to creating stuff in Somnium, if you want to delve into that rabbit hole, that involves using stuff like Blender and Photoshop and the Unity, the Unity engine tools to build all kinds of crazy stuff. And just recently, Somnium launched Somnium Worlds. That's live, where you can go and you can build entire worlds using the Unity SDK, and people can go to your parcel and then jump into the world and experience it. It's the next big thing coming to Somnium. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I'll see you all next week later on. I don't have any commercials, so I just got to walk over there and click end. I have to set up my commercials. My hold the screen for the end. Anyways, later on, everybody.